Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ali Balahmar. I'm a patient at King Fahd Specialist Hospital with relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis. I was diagnosed in 2009 in the United States while I was getting my master's degree in international commerce and policy. I suffered from optic neuritis, spasticity, extreme fatigue, vertigo, ataxia, slurred speech, anomic aphasia, and more. I continued my studies that year, but also continued to relapse since none of the MS treatments were successful. The newest treatment and scariest at the time was Tysabri, or natalizumab, which I left as a final resort because I was so afraid of developing PML. As it turned out, the only treatment that actually worked for me was Tysabri. It was so successful for me that 2009 was the year that I had my last relapse. But in order for me to continue receiving Tysabri, I was regularly being tested for the JC virus. I knew that one day I would have to find another treatment, so I regularly researched the new MS treatments. One of the MS treatments that intrigued me was the stem cell transplantation. Although I was successful in completing my master's degree, MS made it impossible to achieve any goals I had set for myself after that. I returned to Saudi Arabia and managed to secure a job. In order to maintain this job, my daily routine involved waking up 4 hours earlier each morning in order to prepare myself, take medications, and manage the minor side effects of those medications. By the time I returned home from work, my energy was depleted and I was ready for bed, even before taking off my abaya. I had no life. I chose work. My weekends were days spent resting in preparation for the week to come. My disease was not only affecting my life, but the lives of my parents and siblings. Everyone was on my schedule and planned everything in their lives in accordance to my appointments and my monthly infusions. All of this changed in March of 2019 when my JC virus result came back positive, which meant that I was at risk of developing PML. My neurology specialist, Dr. Rim Bunyam, informed me that I had to immediately stop receiving the monthly infusion and that we would look into another type of MS treatment. She explained the many treatments that were offered at King Fahd Specialist Hospital, but the one treatment that stood out to me was the HSCT trials. From my own research, I knew that the stem cell transplantation was a promising solution. I was at an optimal age statistically. I had not yet relapsed into total wheelchair dependency, nor had any of my current symptoms reached the catastrophic level where I was permanently housebound. However, I knew that without natalizumab, those debilitating circumstances were inevitable in my future. Also, at this point in my life, my parents and siblings were nearby and would be a good support system for me during the stem cell procedure. It did not take long after informing Dr. Rim of my choice to proceed with the clinical trial that Dr. Paniotis' team from the hematology department contacted me, scheduled my first appointment, explained all phases of HSCT, and answered all of my questions. After completing the required tests and examinations, I received confirmation that I was a good candidate for HSCT, and within a month, I found myself admitted into the C5 hematology ward. I will not lie and say that the entire process went without a hitch. I did experience a lot of aches, pains, and setbacks, but the response from every doctor, every nurse, assistant, and coordinator was remarkable. The specialists and doctors who came to me for my daily checkup and update never left my side until every one of my questions was answered, my worries subsided, and my mind at ease with a smile on my face. Today, I am happy to say that my MS symptoms have substantially decreased. The medications I need are considerably less. My energy level is outstanding, which still surprises me every day. I can do things I have not been able to do in years. I can climb flights of stairs without notice. The sun is a warm and welcoming friend again. I am free from the monthly scheduled infusions and free from most of my appointments. The limitations that had my family and I tied down before are now a distant memory, thanks to King Fahd Specialist Hospital. I will always be thankful to God for guiding me to King Fahd Specialist Hospital and giving me my second chance at life with the stem cell transplant. I am also extremely thankful to the Saudi government for making stem cell transplantation accessible to its citizens. I am grateful for my parents who supported me through all of this from day one. I am beyond thankful to every single doctor, Dr. Reem, Dr. Paniotis, Dr. Khalid Al-Anizi, Dr. Solaf, Dr. Rawan, and Dr. Zahra, and the many others. Please forgive me for not remembering your names. I am also deeply grateful to the coordinators, Omar Saleh, Anna Lee, and Jennifer, and the staff of nurses and technicians that were at my beck and call 24/7 and treated me with such kindness even when I was not at my best. Even the hospital food service staff and janitorial service providers were attentive and patient to my needs. You are all part of such an exceptional team, and I will never be able to thank you enough for all that you have done for me. Thank you, and God bless you all.